So hello, yes, very good afternoon, everyone. This is Nadeem, your trainer for the day. As Annapurna ma'am is on leave for a couple of days, so I'm just taking up with her sessions. Okay. Yeah. Very good afternoon, everyone. So we'll do get started in a couple of minutes, and in the meanwhile, if anyone do have any kind of query or any kind of doubt, they can just go ahead and put it in a chat box or in a Q&A. And do feel free to post it in here. Okay. Yeah, very good afternoon, everyone. Uh, Chandramouli, Ankantata, Shravani, Sharanya, Lakshmi, Usha Shri, and everyone. Very good afternoon. So yes, participants, can I get a little confirmation from your end that I'm clearly audible to you and my screen is completely visible to you? Lasya Priya, will you provide recorded class, sir? Yeah, obviously, Lasya Priya. So it will be soon uploaded and reached to you from our other team. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Lasya Priya. Okay. So as you can see, still a number of participants are continuously joining. So let's just wait for 5 to 10 minutes, and after that we'll do get started. Okay. So in a meanwhile, if anyone do have any kind of query, they can just go ahead and put it in a Q&A box. Shruti Bhai, sir, you are not sending attendance links, sir. Okay. So don't get worried, Shruti Bhai here. So your attendance will be get calculated directly from the platform. Okay, so do not get worried about that for today and tomorrow. It will do get tracked. All you need to do is like you need to be in a meeting uh, till from the starting to the ending. How many modules should we complete in Trailhead, sir? Bhargav Sai. So Bhargav Sai, it's like you should be completing all the modules which has been mentioned, which has been assigned to you. So mostly you do got assigned with the trail mix, right? So you need to go ahead and you need to complete all the thing from your end. Okay. So whatever the modules you do have in your trail mix, you need to complete it. And if you are facing any kind of query or anything, you can just reach us out. Sir, can we get certificate after completion of course? Yes, Divya, you will be getting the certificate. What is the use of batches, sir? So Varalakshmi, the batches which has been mentioned in the Trailhead account will be letting you know the status of your learning process. That's your learning progress. Okay. So let's say I am a 3x triple star ranger. Okay. So my status of learning is 3 star there with some lakhs of points. Okay. Whereas for other people it will be 5 star, 5 star ranger or a mountain ranger. So there will be different different types of different options to classify what the progress of his or her individual learning. So that's for the use of the batches. I hope you got it, Varalakshmi. Pranavi, upload recording classes daily, sir. Can you send link of modules to mix, sir? So Pranavi, the recording will be soon get uploaded, but try to attend the sessions as well. Okay, and regarding the trail mix modules link, I'll be sharing it soon. So yes, Charan Sai, I can see you do have raised your hand. If you do have any kind of query or anything to discuss on, you can just go ahead and put your query in the chat box or in the Q&A box. If not, you can lower your hand. Venkata Sandeep, attendance, sir. Don't get worried about the attendance, Venkat. It will be get tracked down from the platform. So please share the links what we have to do so that we can complete all the modules. So Ramana, don't get worried. It will be soon. It will soon be shared with you. Any effect if the class is paused due to network issue? Uh, so don't ask this kind of questions. So make sure Durga, Durga, make sure you are in a good internet connectivity area. Okay. So if something happens, then we are not responsible from our end. Okay. So Charan Sai, please do stay in the meeting till the end so that your attendance will be get tracked down. So Praveen Kumar, sir, to get a final certificate, is any project required to submit? So Praveen Kumar, for that we'll do update you. Okay, we'll do let you know if there is any project to go ahead and submit and what will be the requirement for that. Okay, we'll guide you all the time what you need to do when you need to do. Bhagyashri, please tell us how to complete trailer playground management module. Playground management module. So I guess Bhagyashri, that's just for how you go ahead and maintain your playgrounds. Okay, so that's what this module is regarding. Okay, but no worries, we'll do discuss about your query before wrapping up the today's session. Okay. I'm getting only classic feature, not getting the lightning feature. I'm doing the trailer in my phone. What should I do? So Supraja Shrestha, try to complete, try to work using the laptop. So laptop is preferable. You will be finding the lightning experience UI, lightning UI, when you do use your laptop. Okay, sometimes some feature will not be available in the mobile phone. Okay, so we do not recommend any of you to go ahead with the to go ahead and use your mobile phones in order to complete your modules or anything. Okay, so I guess it's enough for today's chat. I guess we are good to go ahead and get started with our today's lesson. Yeah, okay. So we'll do discuss about all the queries of all the participants. Let's just come back to our today's topic. Okay. So I guess my screen is visible to you guys. If not, then do not get worried, as I'm not going to directly jump into the practical here. Okay. So till now, what part we do have learned? We do have learned each and every single point, like what is Salesforce, what are objects, what are fields, what are records, what is data module, what is schema builder, right? What is profile, what is user management, uh, what are roles, what is the data security in the Salesforce, right? So we do have discussed a lot of things regarding these things, right? We also have discussed about reports and dashboards, I guess, right? And I'm hoping that you guys do not have any query or any doubt regarding these topics. If you guys do have any queries or anything related with this topic, you can just reach us out for your queries. So apart from this, today we'll be learning about a new topic, which is data management. Okay, so if you guys are going ahead and making notes of the points which I'm just telling today, so you can just go ahead and make a note of that. And please do let me know that my pace is okay with you guys. I guess it is fine with everyone. I'm not hoping like it's too fast or too slow. So do let me know if I am going too fast, so that I'll you guys will be able to understand what I'm trying to convey to you for today's session. So can I get a quick response that my pace is good or I'm going too fast for you guys? So if you want me to go in a slow manner, or do you want me to go slow down a little bit, I can slow down a little bit. And do remember, participants, please do make our session a very interactive one. Okay. So I guess I'm getting a lot of thumbs up, which means my pace is okay with everyone and no one having any kind of query or any kind of doubt regarding the previous topics which we have discussed till yesterday. Okay, then so today we'll be talking about data management. Okay. So what do you guys do understand by the name data management here? So we do have talk about data modeling, we do have talk about data security, we do have talk about reports and dashboards. But what comes in your mind when you guys do hear the term data management? You can use the chat box to quickly post your responses. Sir, sir, screen is not visible. Oh, Madan, kindly check with your internet connectivity as this issue is not facing by other candidates. Bhargava Sai, ensure the data is accurate for decisions. Okay. Any more responses? So can I expect any more responses from other participants as well? Please be quick in posting your responses, participants. Management of the data like using the creation, edition, update, deletion. Good, Balaji. Clear, sir. So I guess Arvind is not paying attention on the class. Okay, no worries. So what comes in my mind when I always do check with the term data management here. Okay, so data management in simple terms is nothing but how we can manage our data in our Salesforce org. So manage in the sense of how will be able to uh, how we'll be able to create it, update it, or modify it, or how we will be able to read out those things, and what how we will be able to delete what are not necessary. Okay, so this operations comes under security as well, right? But in data management, let's say your company or your organization which you have joined a couple of days ago, they just have implemented Salesforce into their organization, right? Now, if they do have implemented Salesforce in just now, a couple of days before, into their organization, how those data of their employees, of their leaves, and of the all the structure, how it's going to be added or moved into the Salesforce, or right? No one is going to create 10,000s of records for this kind of thing. So let's say your organization might be using some Excel sheet to maintain the data for each and every employee's attendance. Okay. Now, how this data will be moved to our Salesforce org. So that's what we call it as data management. And while moving this data from Excel sheet to our Salesforce org, we should be remembering a couple of things which will be very mandatory, very important. Okay. So first thing, data cleaning. Okay, so we'll do talk about all these things and the best practice how to move the data from external sources to Salesforce org. Okay, but for now, let's just try to understand what we'll be doing if we what we should be doing first if we want to go ahead and move the data from external source or external system to our Salesforce org. So basically, we'll do first check whether our data is as per the requirement or not. Okay, so checking in the sense we are not going to check the records, we are going to check the fields. Okay, the column headers. So whether it is as properly or not. Along with that, we'll do check whether there's any validation written on there or not. The date format should be always properly. Okay, so we should be remembering these kind of things while preparing the data in the Excel sheet or any other external system, doesn't matter, but we should be able to check whether the data is properly arranged or not. So is it prepared to move from any external system to Salesforce org? So first we should be doing that, and after that we'll be moving those data into our Salesforce org using some tools. Okay, so we'll talk about what are the tools we'll be using in order to move the data uh, from from external source or external system to Salesforce org. Okay, so we'll be having couple of tools to move, right? So are we clear till this point? Do you guys got a understanding what data management is? Still, I do see Kamman Percy. So you do have raised your hand, Kamman. If you do have any query or anything to discuss on, just let me know. Once again, sir, Pranavi Kumar Karumuri. Okay. So do you guys want me to repeat this again? Yes, sir. Gopi Krishna. Okay, no worries. What I'm trying to say here is like data management. We can we can define data management as moving our data from any external source to our Salesforce or okay to our cloud, right? That's what we do call it as a data management. And while moving this data to our Salesforce or from Salesforce or to any other system, we should be keeping few things in mind like data cleaning, how we are going to clean our data. Sometimes what we'll do is like we'll do check whether all the column fields, column headers are properly named as per the requirement or not. We'll do check whether is there any validation implemented over the particular object or not. We'll do check whether this is proper kind of record for the particular individual or not. Okay, if there any particular field should be mentioned like not leaving that particular field as empty, we should be checking that also. Okay, and we also check there's a null field or a empty field. Okay, so null and empty, these two are not same, right? So we'll do check whether this is a null field or whether it is a empty field. So if it is an empty field, what should we do? If it is a null field, what should we do? And if it is there's some value, then what should we do? Okay, that's what those are the things we should be keep in mind when we are dealing with our data while importing or while exporting the data from Salesforce or to Salesforce. So I guess those people who have joined just a couple of minutes ago, for those people, it's the screen is not visible. So I'm just resharing it again. I hope this time it is visible for Tahir and other people who are. Yeah, for Tahir it is visible. For Dharani, I don't know what happened to you, but I do have shared my screen. Kindly check with your internet connectivity. Okay. So let me just go ahead then. So what we can do is like we do have Salesforce do offer us two methods for importing data in our Salesforce. So we do have talk about like we'll be using some tools to import the data into our Salesforce or right. So these two are the methods or tools which we gonna use, which we gonna utilize to import the data into our Salesforce. Or. So the very first is data import wizard. Okay. So instead of sharing this, let me just share a screen to you. So I hope my screen is visible to everyone now. I just have opened a notepad here, and today we will be talking about data management, right? So data management is nothing but managing, like importing or exporting data to or from Salesforce or okay. So this is what data management, what we define data management is, and we also have talked about tools to import or export Salesforce data. Okay, so there are two tools. First is data import wizard. Data import wizard, and secondly is data loader. Okay, data loader. So have you guys ever heard about data import wizard and data loader here? So I guess most of you people didn't have heard about anything like data import wizard or data loader, right? So let me just tell you what are those. So here will be, these two are the Salesforce tool which will be helping us to import or to export the data from Salesforce or to the Salesforce. Okay. First, we'll do talk about data import wizard. So this is a tool which is accessible from the setup menu, like from the Salesforce org itself. And this is a common. This is mainly used to import or export the data of a common standard objects. Like few are like accounts, contacts, and cases or leads, and there was one more. So I'm not able to recall it, but there are like 4 to 5 objects which we can go ahead and we can import the data or export the data using the data import wizard. Okay, and as well as custom objects. Okay, and when we are going to use this data import wizard, we are going to use this data import wizard when there are few record in the sense, like let's say up to 50,000 of record we need to manage or we need to import at a time. Okay, so in that case we'll be using this data import wizard. So this will be having like a friendly UI, and will be, this will be easy. This do require data sources, so once we do give him the data sources, it will do map the things to our target object, and it will do import the data to the targeted object. Okay, so let me just note down all the things. Data import wizard can be accessible from setup menu. um, Use, let's say, common standard objects like contacts, accounts, leads, and there are few more, and custom object. Okay, this do we use this tool when there are up to 50,000 records to import, right? And what are other things we do have discussed? Provides a friendly UI, and okay, I guess this are long enough for that. So this is all about data import wizard. Okay, so are you guys done with making notes of this? Can I have a quick response, participants? Yeah, yeah, okay then. So let me just share my org here. So will you try to import few data into our Salesforce org? Okay. So before going ahead and importing data into our Salesforce or exporting data into our exporting data from our Salesforce org, what are the necessary things we should be keeping in mind? Okay. So the very first thing is like if we tends to like if there's a task which we need to do importing data into our Salesforce org, and we do have two tools. One is data import and another one is data loader. So when to use which one? Can anyone just differentiate when I should be using data import wizard and when I should be using data loader? No idea. So you can use the chat box or the Q&A box to post your response. Based on records capacity, no idea. Trumani Himasri. Pranavi Karumuri based on records capacity. Okay, based on records capacity, that's one answer. And yeah, mostly it will be like based on number of records we do have. Okay, so let's say if I do have around 45,000 records to import in the Salesforce org, then my best option is like data import wizard, as it is as we just have discussed in our data import wizard. We do have jotted few points where we do have clearly mentioned like we'll be using data import wizard when we need to import that up to 50,000 of records into the Salesforce org. Okay, so at that moment data import wizard is preferable. If it is more than 50,000, then what tool we are going to use? Data loader. That's right. That's completely right. So if we do go ahead with some requirement where we need to import more than 50,000 of records, then we'll be going with the data loader. Okay. So do we have any limit for the data loader now? So for data import wizard, we do have limit like up to 50,000 of records we can import. So do we have some limitations for data loader as well? Yes or no? So you guys must not be knowing the exact number of what the number should be, but you should be guessing something like, okay, this might be having any limitations with this, or this should not be having any limitation with them. So if you are saying like, okay, this might be having any limitations, give me a, just type it yes, and if not, type no. Himashri, no. Okay. What about others? Pranavi, no. Oh, Mauli, yes. Tanuja, no. Manikanta, yes. Nivasulu, no. Okay, I can see there's no unity or majority. And someone says no as well. South Sheikh, no. Arvind, no. Sainivas, yes. Lakshmi, no. Sayan, Bhargav. Tulsi Ram says no. Okay, that's good. But everything will be having some limitations here. Okay, in the same thing, data loader do have a limitation. Okay, if you do work with any tool, every tool or whatever the tool we'll be using, those tools will be having some limitations with them. Okay, okay. So Abdul Basit, I was about to reveal the exam. I was about to reveal the answer here. Anvita, when was exam, sir? So there's a little quiz today we do have, and I'm going to conduct that quiz at 4 o'clock. Okay, so please be ready with that. I'll do share the link for your quiz at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's just turn back to our topic here. So for data loader, we do have a limitation of like 50. We will be using if the requirement is like the number of records to import are more than 50 and less than 150 millions. Okay, so if we do have now next question arises here. If we do have to import more than 150 million records, then what we are going to do? As we are not going to use data loader and we can't also use data import wizard. What other things we are going to use now? Any idea? Okay, someone is typing something. So should I wait or should I just continue? Part by part, Pradeep Kumar. Part by part, something like first I'll be importing 150 million of records, and after that I'll be importing the rest of the records. Is that what you're trying to say, Pradeep? If you are trying to say that, okay, if you are trying to say that, then let me just tell you one thing. Your answer is wrong. Okay, so let me just tell you what what as a Salesforce administrator or what as a Salesforce developer will be thinking here. So we'll do have something like app exchange. You must have heard about app exchange. What is an app exchange and everything? TL tools. I didn't got your point, Pranavi. Can you just elaborate that? So if you might have heard about app exchange, app exchange is nothing but some kind of a play store or a marketplace where we can just go ahead and buy, rent, or purchase any software as per our requirement, right? So if you do use Android mobile, you will be having something like a Play Store where you can go ahead and find whatever the application suitable for your mobile and suitable for your requirement. You can just go ahead and download that, install that application into your device. In the same way, App Exchange is a Play Store or a marketplace in our for our Salesforce all, where w- depending upon requirement, we can just go ahead and browse any application with that configuration, and we'll be able to achieve the requirement, client's requirement, right? So if there is a requirement, then requirement of like we need to import 150 million, more than 150 million of records into our Salesforce org. Then what we are going to do? We are obviously not going to use data import wizard, and we are not able to use data loader, as the limitation of data loader is 150 million records only. So in this case, what we'll do as a Salesforce administrator, we'll do go to our app exchange and we'll do find or we'll do search for few applications or plugins, whatever suits us the best. We'll do purchase those things and we'll do install into our Salesforce org. So that utilize using those things, those application, we'll be able to import more than 150 millions of records. Okay, so there will be a list of applications and the plugins which we utilize for different purposes. Okay, yeah. So I hope that's clear for everyone. So now let's just go ahead and try to import our Salesforce, import the data into our Salesforce org. But before importing, what are the first thing? We should be having some Excel sheet or any external system where we are going to import our data into our Salesforce, right? For that, what we need to do first, we need to go ahead and we need to create a Excel sheet. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is like we are going to have a data stored in some other place, and from that other place we'll be importing the data into our Salesforce. That other place is nothing but will do utilize your Excel sheet here. Okay, we just go ahead and create a new one. I'm going to name it like account sheet. So I'm just giving a random name here, and here this will be the color headers. So I should be aware of what are the fields I'm going to import into our Salesforce object account. Okay, you can see account name, account site, billing state of provision, phone, type, account owner, alias. So these are the fields which I'm gonna utilize here. Okay, and also instead of doing that, what I can do is like I can just go ahead and I can export this table, this sheet into my device. Okay, for that what I need to do, all I need to do is like I need to import this, export this thing, right? So once I do export those, I'll be able to have it. But for now, I'll just go ahead and create each thing one by one. Account name, account site, billing state of provision, phone type. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's enough. So let's say account name. Let's say Pradeep, account site Hyderabad, billing state Hyderabad. Number, I'm giving a random phone number. Type, what the type should be? Customer direct for now. Okay. Your voice is not audible. Kindly increase volume, sir. Okay, okay. I'll just try to raise my pitch a little bit loud. Okay, Rukmini Devi. Yeah. In the same way, what I'll do is like I'll do create few more data. So 10 are enough. Okay, so my data is ready now. So this, let's say this is some sample data which we need to go ahead and import in our Salesforce org. Okay, so for this, what we are going to do first we need to check whether our data is uh, properly or not. Okay, so first things comes is like data preparation or cleaning the data. So we should be removing unnecessary things here like improper formats, right? Improper formats and deduplicates of any record. So we'll be having, once these records do get entered into the Salesforce, or these records do go ahead and create their record IDs, right? So there shouldn't be any record IDs there. Okay, so we should be taking care of that as well. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and import those data into our Salesforce or an account object. So you can see there's 13 records for now. So if I want to add or import the records which I do have created, all the 10 records, then what I'll be doing is like I'll be just going to our data import wizard. So to go to our data import wizard, what I'll be doing is like I'll be going to the setup page first, going to the setup, and from setup, I'll do go ahead and search for the data import wizard. Okay, you can see data import wizard. You can see. So recent import jobs, there's not that thing. And import your data in 3 simple steps. First, prepare your data for import. Choose data to import, edit the field mapping, and review and start import. So these are the basic steps which we will be following in order to import our data into the Salesforce. So here you can see launch wizard. Let me just click on launch wizard. So this is an inbuilt application or inbuilt tool for the Salesforce platform. So there's no external APIs we'll be calling. It is already available into your Salesforce all. And here you can see we do have few custom objects like accounts and contacts, leads, solutions, right? And whatever the custom objects we do have, we can have it over here. Okay. For now, we need to work with the account object. So I'll just select standard object and I'll click on accounts here. So what are the operations we are going to do? Add new records. So which means insert few records or update existing record. So are you going to update the existing record or add a new and update existing record? So it means this is an upsert operation. So among these 3 operations, what are the operations we are going to perform right now? We are going to perform add new records. Okay. So there's something like match contact by. Okay, no, we are not working with the contact. Match account by. So it's checking with the account name and account site. So it says like if there is few duplication find, then what we should do? So in order to avoid duplication, we'll be using this match account by. Let me select name and site. Which user field in your file do you want to match against to set the account user lookup field? No, so we are not going to use any of this right now. We'll just go ahead and select our CSV file. So do we have our CSV file? No, we don't have. Why? Because we didn't have downloaded this at all. We just have created and we just have put it like that. So are we able to upload anything directly? Like upload anything from the Google Sheets? No, we need to have that particular CSV file into our device. So for that, let me just download this. What format? I'll be selecting with the CSV format. I guess you guys do know the CSV full form, comma separated values. Okay. I'm just going to choose this file. You can see I do have selected that particular file. Okay. I'm just clicking on next. Here you can see this is the field mapping. So what it does is like account name with the CSV header account name, account site with the account site, billing state province with the billing state province. And here, if there's something changes, like here you can see account phone, contact phone. The header value in your CSV is mapped with the multiple Salesforce field. Make sure to edit field mapping to prevent any issue. So here we need to change, like it should be only account phone. Okay, so this is how we'll be going ahead and we'll be mapping the fields in our Salesforce object to the column headers in our CSV file. And here you can see the example. Pradeep, Nadeem, Hyderabad, Secunderabad, and there so on. Okay, let me just click on next. So it's still loading. It's still loading. Let's just wait for a couple of minutes. Yeah. So everything has been mapped correctly. Now let's just go ahead and start import. So till this point, our import hasn't been started. Congratulations, your import has started. Click OK to view your import status on the bulk data load job. Okay, so let me just check what's going on with my data import job. Status closed. Operation upsert. Why upsert? Process 100%. Record process 10. Record has been failed. Okay, why my records has been failed? Let me just come back and let me just refresh. No, no data has been inserted into our Salesforce org. Okay, so let me just check what happened. Okay, let's try to reload this. Okay, operation why it's coming like upsert. Screen not visible. So Sujit, try to refresh your page. Is there any exam today? So, Anvita, there's a quiz. So, I'm going to conduct the quiz at 4 o'clock. There is some errors here. Okay. It's still loading. Okay. Okay. Let's check now. Codes fail. Okay, why it fail again? Okay, let me check the result. Okay, okay, I got it here. Okay, so what it says is like here we do have state provision as not qualifying or this some other thing, right? So let's try to do the same with that. Okay, so let's try to do this. Let's go ahead and let's try to do this. I do have changed the billing state to North Carolina. Let's try this now. I hope there won't be any issues this time. Again, record field. A country should be specified before doing this. Okay, so let me just try to eliminate this. So let's give this a last try. If it works, it's okay. If not, this is the procedure. And after that, once we do click on start import, it will do import all the data into our Salesforce object. In the same way, we'll be handling 50,000 up to 50,000 records into our Salesforce object. So it didn't have completed till now. Let's wait for some time. Yeah. Now you can see record process 10. Now let's go to our Salesforce object, accounts object. Here you can see 13 records. Let me just refresh. Now you can see we do have around 23 records. You can see the whatever the things we do have added here, like Anita, Asma, Harika, Moni, Nadeem, Pradeep, Prashant, Rahul, Ravi, Rohit. There are few others. And so whatever the things we do have added, those do got added here. And yeah, that's what it. Okay. So this is how we'll be going ahead and we'll be managing our records, importing our records from any external source like Excel sheet or CSV sheet to our Salesforce org. Okay. And in the same way, we do have something like export, data export. You can see we can directly go ahead and export our data directly from here. Okay. I'll just click on export now. And all you need to do is like you need to select at what particular table you need to export the data of. If you want all the tables data to be get exported, select include all data. If not, include or select what you only select with, like account. Start import, start export. Okay, being queued. This will receive an email notification when it completed. So here you can see our export has been queued in the Salesforce org, and we will do get a notification when this thing will do get completed. Let me try to refresh.
So this is how we'll do. Go ahead and we'll do export our data. So I guess there's the data I do got exported, but still it's not showing there. Okay, so we'll do wait till till we do got our mail confirmation mail. Okay. Apart from this, we do have something like data loader. So do we have data loader here? So how many people says we'll be finding data loader in here in the quick find? Can I get a quick response, participants? No, obviously not. We are not going to find data loader here. Okay, so this data loader.io, which is another thing. Yeah. So this will do take you to another tab. So what it does is like this is something other than data loader. So this is a web browser data loader.io which do works exactly similar to our data loader. Whereas data loader is an application which you need to get installed into your device. So I'm just going to log in with our Salesforce account. Just log in it into it. Agreeing with all the terms and condition. So here what you can do is like you can just go ahead, import or export or whatever things you want to do, you can do. In additional to that, you can also go ahead and import or export the data of all the standard and the custom objects. Whereas in the data import wizard, you can only use a couple of standard objects and all the custom objects. So let's say for an example, I need to export the data or import the data into our case object using data import wizard. Is it possible for me to import the data into the using data import wizard into the case object? Participants, you can use the Q&A box to quickly post your responses. So okay, I'm not getting any response from your end. So let me just quickly go ahead with this. So let's say I'm going with the export here. So this is my production developer or I'll quickly find the object like let's say custom or let's say customer. Clicking on next. So if you want to add some filters, you can just go ahead and add it over here. If not, you can set it over there. And if you want to fetch or if you want to get few records and you need to order it by so and so field, you can add in the field here. After that, if you want to check with the SQL query, you can check with the SQL query. Okay. So if you are not good with using click and drag tool like filtering order by, you can also go ahead and utilize this SQL if you are a good developer. Okay. So if you want to add customer ID, it got added here. Select ID from customer, created date, customer status, deleted, last view date, named, owner ID, system mode stamp, total lifetime value. So there are few other fields which are associated with customer object like owner created by last modified by. Okay. So for now, I'll just select these things like ID created, customer status type is deleted, last view, named, owner ID, and system mod stamp. Total lifetime value from customer object. Now, if you just click on next, this will do fetch all the records and do align it in a proper way. So if you want to schedule it for hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, you can do that. So here there's one more feature like you do not need to share, you do not need to work on at one particular time. You can schedule it for one particular time, and at that particular time it will do get export or import the do the performance, perform the task, import or export the data. Saving this. So this has been saved. Now let me just go ahead and run. Click on run. So this is taking some time. Yeah. So here you can see I got a green check mark, which means my transaction is completed here. So how I am going to check this? Let's check the export here. So from here we won't be able to check those. Okay, so I guess it has been downloaded somewhere. Manoj says no. Regarding what, Manoj? Can you just elaborate? So it says zero success. So there might be few reports there. Customer. Your screen is not visible. So is it visible now? Okay, so this has been zero success again. I don't know what this means is here now, but it says zero success means no records has been exported. Let's try to import the same thing here now. Let me change these names. Okay, so let me try to export. Let's check with the new tasks.
say export. I'll do say account object, account ID, site, type, annual revenue, billing address, account name. So these are the enough things for me. I'll just quickly go ahead and quickly save this. And now let me try to run. So it has been queued now. Yeah, here you can see 23 success. So let me just download this. So here you can see it has been downloaded, and I'll do share the screen in a minute. Here you can see these are the fields which I do have selected to import, to export the data from Salesforce or to our laptop, to our system, right? So this is how we'll do. Go ahead and we'll do import the data into our Salesforce org, and while importing, we won't be having these IDs there, right? For this 10 records, we won't be having any records, any record IDs, but we do have inserted those. And once this records has been inserted, these records will be having some record ID there. Okay, so in Salesforce, without any record, without record ID is not possible. Okay, so are we clear with these things? So we do have check data import wizard, data export, and data loader.io. So is there anything which I do feel like I do left with? So I do feel like I am not left with any of the thing which I need to tell. So it's 3:45 right now, and I want, if you guys do have any query, I want you guys to go ahead and put it in a Q&A. If not, do let me know. In a couple of minutes, we'll just go ahead and we'll put the queues. Okay. Attendance links are Priyanka. So do not get worried about the attendance, Priyanka. We'll do track it by the from the backend, by the from the platform. Okay, madam, what we have to fill in the let's personalize your experience page in the process of trailhead account creation. Let's personalize your experience. So I don't know who this is. Yogesh Kumar, you do not need to give anything there. You can skip that. Oh, we need to submit any project at the end to get certificate. Yeah, Naga Chandu will do let you know about that. Okay. Again, your screen is stopped, sir. So Manikanta, I do have stopped my screen intentionally now, as I'm done with the screen sharing. I hope you guys do understand about the data management tools, data input wizard, and the data loader.io. If not, if you want me to explain again in just a couple of minutes, I'll do go ahead and I do explain it again. So Anjali Priya, which tool which you would you want me to explain it again? Is the data import wizard or the data loader.io? So as we do not have much time, we are only left with the 10 minutes. I want you to be very quick here. So if you want me to repeat it once again, do let me know. ASAP. Data loader.io, Kaushik. Data loader, Pranavi. No, sir, I'm saying I understand. Okay, so there's a few requests from other participants to go ahead and do explain about the data loader.io. Okay, so let me just go ahead and share my screen again then. So here we do have data loader.io. Okay, so I'm not going to tell it from the basics. So you can see from find from the find menu or find quick search bar, we'll just searching for the data loader and we'll be having something like data loader.io. So data loader.io is an external application of the Salesforce which do help us to import or export the data into the Salesforce or from to the Salesforce to other external resources. Okay. Once we do click on launch data loader.io, we'll be able to get it from here. Okay, so this is the page which will be showing up. Then once we do go ahead and we do use this thing. Okay, next what we need to do is like, let's say we need to export the data. So for that, what we'll be doing, I'll just going ahead, clicking on new task. I'm just clicking on export. After that, I'll do search for the object on which I need to perform this action. So let's say account object. I'm just clicking on next. So what I'm trying to do is like from Salesforce, I'm just downloading or exporting the data from the Salesforce, or you can select all the fields, or you can select only the fields which you do want. Account ID, account name, account phone, account number, account rating. So I guess this will be the, oh yeah, this will be enough. I'll just click on next here. So you can see how many number of records we do have, 23. So let me just click on save. Let me run this operation. So once, if I'm not having any errors or any queries there, it will be directly get downloaded into my Salesforce app. In the same way, we can just go ahead and we can perform the different things like import and delete, as well as we can also perform the upsert operation. To query Jyotika, I'm not able to understand what you are posting your queries or something like that. Dot zero, what are the things? And I can see there are other people, there are two people or three people who do have raised their hand. So kindly do let me know what your query is. You can just go ahead and put in a Q&A or put it in a chat. So put it in a Q&A so that will be easy for me to understand. So here you can see 23 successful, which means all the 23 records has been imported to our external file, which is Excel file. Okay. Sorry, sir, it dropped, sir, by mistake. Okay, no worries, Jyotika. So yes, participants, if you guys do have any kind of query or anything which you want to discuss on, just put it in a chat box or in a Q&A box. So at 4 o'clock, I'll be sending you a link to the quiz. Okay, so please be prepared and all the best for that.
How many questions will be there in that quiz, sir? So Praveen, even I don't know how many questions will be there, but I'm guessing there will be like around 30 questions. Yes, participants, I can see few people are raising their hands in the participants list. If you guys do have any query or anything to discuss on, do let me know. Quiz timing, Sayed Irfan. So it will be from 4 to 4:30. Ravani Kumari, when will quiz start? Sir? Is there time limit? Yeah, Pravani Karumuri. So at 4 o'clock we'll be starting the quiz, and till 4:30 it will do goes on. Attend compulsorily, sir. Yeah, you need to compulsorily attend this quiz. So it's a mandatory thing. You can't skip the quiz today. You share the link for that. Will you send some link? Yes, I'll do share the link in couple of minutes. So once I do receive the link for the quiz, I'll do share it to you guys. So yes, Akash, I guess before wrapping to that, I do have let you know what are the things we do have talk about. So we do have talk about data import, data management. So under this, we do have talk about what are the different tools for the data management, like importing and exporting data into our Salesforce or from our Salesforce org. So for that, we do have two major important tools. One is data import wizard, and second one is data loader. Okay, so there are few things which we should be understanding while using data import wizard and data loader. Okay, so we'll be using data import wizard when we do work with the less records, like records up to 50,000 of limit. We'll do you go with data import wizard. And if we do need to work with the records more than 50,000 and 150 under 150 millions of record, then we'll be working with the data loader. Okay, and in data import wizard we can only utilize 4 or 5 standard objects and all the custom objects, but in data loader.io we can use, we can import or we can export the data of all the standard and custom objects. Okay, and along with that we do have seen how to import the data into the Salesforce org or Salesforce object using the data import sets, and we also have seen how to export the data or upset the data using the data loader. Okay, sorry, how to import the data and export the data using the data loader. So that's what the quick summary of today's session. Akash, I hope it was very insightful for you. Quiz link, so just a couple of minutes. Yarragunta Babu. So I'll do share the link for the quiz in a couple of minutes. Okay, just in 2 minutes. Thank you, Akash. And here I do got the link. I'll just post it for you guys now. Hi Bhagya, I don't know. So participants do kindly check uh, with the chat box. I do have posted the link for your quiz. Okay. How to get recording classes? Karthik Kumar. So Karthik Kumar recording classes has been uploaded in the Telegram group. Kindly do check it there once. Do we need to register daily in the Zoho or else the registration done for the orientation classes enough for the attendance? Balaji Gudur. Uh, so the registration you have done for the day one is enough, but if it is asking for multiple times, you need to do. So it will be used to calculate your attendance. Okay. Quiz one is no longer accepting responses. Try contacting the owner of the form if you think this is a mistake. Not upload, sir. Why four times, sir? Okay, okay. Do give us a minute, guys. We'll do check on the link. So yes, participants, kindly do refresh the page if you're not able to get the quiz page. Okay. If the link is not working, try to refresh it. Why? Because I am able to see this link here. आगे ఒకసారి లింక్ చెక్ చేయి నువ్వు వేరేది పెట్టినా క్వశ్చన్స్ లేవు అందులో స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ ఈమెయిల్ so yes, participants, the link is working now. Once you do refresh the page, it will do open you a form. Okay. So kindly do fill the form, and once you do fill the form, you'll be having a next button. Okay, so let me go ahead and share it with you guys. I hope my screen is visible to you guys. So here you can see once you do refresh the page, it will do open something like this. Do go ahead and do select this, give your name here, give your email here, select your gender, give your college name, university name, your hall ticket, your branch, phone number, and the track. So there's one, you can select one. After that, click on next here. Okay. So once you click on next, you'll be finding the Q&A. Got it? Nikita, I am posting the link again for you. So just participants, I am posting the link again for you guys. Sir, hall ticket, our college roll number assigned to us. Yeah, Yogesh Kumar, that's what.
Sanak also. So we will have one quiz every week. So Sanak also will do update you on this. So for now, today we do have a quiz. If there is another quiz, we'll do inform. Okay, that's good, Jeevan Babu. If you do have completed your quiz, Okay, participants, I guess you're just trying to complete your quiz here in a couple minute of time, but I suggest you guys not to hurry about any quiz here. Okay, take your time and do complete the quiz. Do take as much as your time needed. Okay, so the link will be valid till 4:30, 5 o'clock. So this do not need to be get panic and do not need to be hurry about this quiz. Okay, so if it is completed, then it's completed. But please make sure this will be very helpful for you. How to know our quiz marks, sir? So our support team will do reach you out. Okay. Nagarjuna, can you do let me know which link you are asking for? So I do have shared the link for the quiz. If it is the one which you need, just go ahead with that. Is there any problem if we fail in this quiz, sir? So Monica, I'm not aware of this, but our support teams will do let you know what happens with that. Okay.
Yes, participants, there was a little announcement which I forgot to tell you about. So tomorrow I'll be going ahead and I'll be explaining few of the projects which will be helping you to understand the real-time experience of the Salesforce domain as a Salesforce developer or Salesforce administrator. So try to please attend the session tomorrow at the same time. Okay. Sir, also apart from creation of three accounts, Salesforce, Toilet, IBM, building first chatbot, are there any works assigned to us? So Yogesh Kumar, I guess you are a little bit confused here. So we do have created only two accounts, Salesforce, Toilet, and there's one more account with the platform. Okay, and regarding building first chatbot, are there any works assigned to us? So there will be some projects which will be assigned to you, and we'll do discuss those projects in our tomorrow session. Got it, Yogesh Kumar? So would you mind in sending the recorded class? So Sayed Irfan, yeah. So Sayed Irfan, the recordings will do get uploaded in the Telegram group. So can you do check it once? I mean up to now, sir. So till now, there was nothing. But from tomorrow there will be a project explanation. Try to attend the class, everyone. Okay. So Balaji, I guess I do have answered this earlier. I do answer this again. So if you are logging into the Zoho Meet webinar with your registered email ID, then that's enough. Okay. How to know our quiz marks? So Lakshmi, I guess I do have answer for this as well. So our support team will do contact you. Sir, is the attendance percentage mandatory for getting final certificate? Yes, Syam Prakash, it is mandatory to get the certificate. Shall we leave if we completed the quiz? So, Chiranjeevi, if you guys do have any kind of query, you can just go ahead and put in a Q&A or in a chat box. If not, you're free to leave. Sir, for me, Quizling is not opening. So, Nafisa, try to refresh it. It will do get open. Sir, is IBM also an account? So Yogesh Kumar, I'm not aware of IBM account creation with the Salesforce, but as for now, I don't think there's any account IBM with the Salesforce. So Yogesh, I do have posted the link for your Salesforce account creation. That's developer.salesforce.com / sign up. You might be finding this in this chat chat history. How do we know today we got attendance or not? So Tahi, do not get worried about the attendance. We'll do track it down at the back end. Where can we get these recorded classes? So Anita, you will be finding the recorded classes in the Telegram channel. So our team has been uploaded those things. Kindly just check it once. So yes, participants, let me just give it common for everyone. Do not get worried about the attendance as it will be tracking down in the backend. Okay, so if you do have attended the class completely, then you will be marked as attended. Okay, and if you guys do have completed with the quiz, it's good. But please do not post it in the chat box. So was the attendance taken through the backend is taken one time or it will calculate the time we are in the meeting because of technical issue we need to offline for some time. So it will do calculated the time, the certain times when you are in the meeting. Okay. This is my first class. Can anyone say what is the process? So Dhanakonda, Akshay and Padmavati. So if this is your first day, then the process is like you do register for this course. You'll be going with the live sessions, and after that, you do have uh, you'll be having few quizzes, and you need to complete the assessments like the modules and everything. And after that, there will be so till this point there will be an internship program. Okay, so there might be a thing like your internship program do have a certification, a global certification clearance added in it. Okay, so if it is added, then you should be going with the global certification as well. If not, there's no need to go. So Ishwar Kumar again repeat, sir. So you do have posted an image for response submission. So can you just elaborate your thing? Is there any certain time to complete the trailer data modeling? Oh, so Supraja, try to complete it as soon as possible. Okay. What you are saying, we can get it about the attendance, but we need some confirmation today. We got attendance like that because some other domains they provide a Google form for the attendance. So Tahir, you do have the quiz, right? You do have written the quiz. Likita, quiz marks will be updated soon. Yeah. So for today's attendance, you can say like you do have attended and you do have written the quiz. So Sayyid Irfan, for the yesterday's and day before yesterday's attendance, I'll do let you know about it. Okay, how do we know our attendance has been marked? So, Yogesh, if you do have created your Salesforce account, then to log in into your Salesforce account, you do require the URL to log in. So the URL to log in is login.salesforce.com. Okay. So if you do open that page, you'll be finding something like you need to enter username and password. So if you do remember your username and password, you can just go ahead and uh, click on login. Give your username, give your password, and click on login. You will be get logged into your Salesforce account. Once you do log into Salesforce account, you will be having something like sales application or something like setup page. So if you are on that page, then it means you do have successfully logged into your Salesforce account. Sana Kausar. So yes, participants, it's been 4:30 right now. So I guess we are good to wrap up for today. And please make sure you guys do have completed your quiz. Okay, quiz is mandatory. Yogesh Kumar, what link do you need here? Can you do let me know? If you're asking for the link for to log into the Salesforce account, Salesforce account. So to create Salesforce account, it's developer.salesforce.com/sign up. Account creation. Yeah, for account creation, it's developer.salesforce.com/sign up. And I do have posted the same thing like for multiple times in the chat history. And to log in, you should be typing something like login.salesforce.com. So okay then participants, it's 4:30 right now. So I guess we are good to wrap up for today. And for the people whose query has not been resolved, those people can do go ahead and post their queries into the group. So we'll be answering that. Okay then, so we'll do wrap up for today. I hope this session gave you a good insights to understand the Salesforce platform better and better. And yeah, have a nice evening. Thank you.